Hello, welcome back to this class. It is a theoretical part on evolutionary neural network. This is part one, and in the part two, we are providing an experimental practical work on evolutionary neural network. So, evolutionary neural network, genetic algorithm with neural network combined with neural network could be called evolutionary network. Also sometimes called hybrid system. Now, neural networks are very useful for solving a lot of problems, but they still have some problems, issues, and which is the training. One of the issues that we have in neural network is the training. Backpropagation algorithm, it's a common learning algorithm, can be used for training neural network, but oftentimes might converge to a suboptimal weights from which cannot escape. So neural network sometimes are unable to find an optimal solution or near optimal solutions. Also, one problem of selecting optimal topology for neural network. Evolution algorithm can help selecting the topology of neural network. Here we have a weight matrix in the neural network, and the whole weight matrix can be represented in a chromosome. So this whole weight matrix is a chromosome. The whole network of weight matrix can be represented in this chromosome. So zero point 0.9, it is the connection between 1 and 4. Minus 0.3 is connection between 2 to 4. And minus 0.7 is the connection between 3 to 4, and so on and so forth. And if we say the connection between 7 and 9, that's 0.9. And connection between 6 and 8 is 0.2, which is that 0.2 here. So on and so forth. Now, those zeros are not representing any connection. So, for example, connection between 1 and 1 is 0. Connection between 1 and 2, 0. 1 and 2, 0. 1 and 1, 0. 2 and 2, 0. 2 and 3, 0. There is no connection here. Um, 1 and 4.9, that is 0.9, so on and so forth. So that's the network representation in terms of a chromosome. Again, another network, that's weight connection, weight, 1, 1, 1. And those connected are representing 1. Those are not connected. 1 and 1 is not connected, that's 0. 1 and 2 are not connected, 0. 2 and 1 not connected, 0. So, and you can see those zeros, that means there's no connection weights. Whereas 3 and 6, that is 1. 4 and 6, that's 1. 5 and 6, that's 1. Okay, and 2 and 6, that's 1 as well, connected. Now, weight matrix can be represented in a gene. Each weight value is one gene, gene 2, gene 3, gene 4, gene till gene 16. The positive genes in blue, according to the diagram, and negatives are in red, below 0. So here more about the problems of genetic algorithm, how genetic algorithm can find the best optimal weight matrix or set of weights. So by minimizing mean square error of the neural network. The third step is to find operators, which are selection, crossover, and mutations. So how we do mutation when we have a neural network trained with genetic algorithm, and how we do crossover when we have a neural network trained with a genetic algorithm. So here is the network parent 1, parent 2. These are the weight connection. This weight matrix represent parent 1 weight, parent 1. network, that network. And this parent 2 represented by this weight matrix. So if we have um, a kind of segregation, um, segregation, we can have the crossover. For example, this bit represent this 2 bits, okay, and this represent that one here, and the rest will represent here. This bit represent that. So now from this parent and from this parent and this parent, we can produce offspring, a child, this child. To make this process much easier, I'll do it in this way. So from the figure, I have 1 to 2 bits and 3 to 4, 5 bits, and 6 to 9 bits. So if parent 1, I have 0.1 minus zero point 0.7 minus zero point 0.2, zero point 0.9, zero point 0.4, minus zero point 0.3, minus 0.6, zero point 0.5, zero point 0.6. That's parent 1. And parent 2 is this one. So the first, to create a child, I put in blue. The first child, I'll take this bit, which is zero point 0.1 and minus zero point 0.7. I took that bit from parent 1. And the second bit, I'll take this bit from parent 2. 0 0.9, minus zero point 0.5, and minus zero point 0.8. Okay. And I take this bit, minus zero point 0.3, minus zero point 0.6, zero point 0.5, and minus zero point 0.8. So here, the child one was taken from here and was taken from here, from parent to this part. This 3-bit was taken from parent 2. So this is P1 taken from P1, P1, P2, and P3. Sorry, P1. So that's how the child was taken. Let's try to do the child 2. Child 2, again, we take from parent 2. We take from parent 2, this bit, from parent 2, and we take from parent 2 this bit, and we take from parent 1 this bit. Let's check. So 0.3, 0.2 was taken from parent 2, and minus 0.2, minus 0.2, 0.9, 0.4 was taken from here, from parent 1, and minus 0.1, 0.3, minus 0.9, 0.6 was taken from parent 2, from here. So that's child construction. That's how we did it for the first one, and that's how we did for the second one. So mutation, we said that mutation can be implemented on one child, one original network. For example, this network chromosome is 0.1, 0.7, 0.2, and so on, till minus 0.8. That is the network. So if we change these 2 bits, then that's mutation. And we randomly allocate minus 0.1 and 0.2. So that is the mutated network, so a new network. So mutation always happen within one solution. And the one solution that we have one child here, one network, and that network kind of mutation is done on it by changing this bit with this bit, and the rest are the same. So that's more or less about how genetical neural network, genetical algorithm or evolution algorithm or genetic algorithm can train neural network, can change the weights. So it can change it by mutation operation and crossover. and then we use mean square error to select the best network. So here is the cycle of how we train neural network with genetic algorithm. For example, if this is one network, two network, three networks, each one of them we feed input training into them, and we get mean square error, and we select the least mean square error. Okay, we remove the highest mean square error, and then they were selected, those networks are selected. We do crossover on them, and we do mutation, and we send them to the next iteration. Again, input will be fed to them to find out mean square error. Then again, the evaluation process happen, crossover, mutation, and so on and so forth. That is basically the explanation of genetic algorithm combined with neural network. Stay tuned for the practical part on this algorithm in the second class. Thank you.